All right. I could tell these shoes were just quality. There's a lot of detail to them. The leather was nice. I've never seen this brand before, Bed Stew, but I looked them up and they were going for a lot of money used and knew they were retailing around $300. So decided to pick them up. They were either $5 or $8. I couldn't really tell. I couldn't remember what I paid for them, but I was super excited to find these. They looked pretty awesome and they're worth a lot of money. What's up, you guys? Brian here. If you're new to my channel, I'm an online reseller, which means I find things that are undervalued and I list them online for a higher price so I can profit on it. I sell mainly clothing and shoes. The reason why I like those categories is because I like to search those things for myself when I find things, clothing for myself, for example, this shirt. But I also like those categories because everything stores the same way and everything ships out the same way. So with clothing, I take my pictures the same way, I list them the same way, I store them the same way, I ship them out. Everything is streamlined, and the clothing are all kind of the same size. Sometimes there's jackets and they're different sizes or whatever, but everything's kind of the same size. Same thing with shoes. You take the pictures the same way, I store them the same way, and ship them out the same way. So it just makes things easy for me. I don't have to store a bunch of different boxes and have a bunch of different items. I am thinking about getting into other categories. A lot of people golf here, so I'm thinking about getting into golf clubs because it's the same thing. It's one item, about the same size. You ship them out pretty much one way, you store them one way, take pictures the same way. So those are the kind of items that I like. I don't like those. I personally don't want to run a garage sale store where I just have a bunch of different stuff. So that's why I like clothing and shoes. There's more reasons to it than that. I like shopping for myself. I'm super excited because the Salvation Army right next to my place finally opened up. It has been closed since the shutdown, so it is finally opened back up, and I love that store. I feel like not a lot of resellers go there, so and it's right next to my place, so I can check it almost every day and pick out the great items that are there. It is small, so I don't normally pick up a ton of items when I go there, but it's a pretty small store. I usually just walk through, see what they got. It doesn't take me very long, and generally I can come out with one or two really solid items. So yeah, really like that store, really happy it has opened up. So I'm going to head there and then go to a couple Goodwills after and see what I can find to resell online. Let's go. First up, we have this new with tags Cashmere Sweater. Is new with tags, retailed for $160. They wanted $6 for it. That's the power of the store. I love it. Here's a Bugatti shirt. It is linen, great brand. It's linen. It's not in the greatest condition, and it's only medium, but it was only $2, so decided to pick it up. Shouldn't take very long to list. The short sleeve shirts generally don't take me very long. And here were some tactical 511 boots with tags still on them. I just find great stuff at the store sometimes. I usually don't pick up a ton of inventory from here because it's pretty small, but the stuff they do have is pretty crazy sometimes. So I'm super glad that that place opened up. I'm also going to pick up this Woolrich shirt. It is 100% wool, nice and thick. I think it's vintage and just super good quality. Here's a Robert Graham shirt. I pick these up quite often. I used to never find them when I first started reselling, and I heard it was a great brand, and now I find them pretty much weekly. It's great. So I'm always excited to find those Robert Graham shirts. Here's a Tommy Bahama relaxed linen shirt. I actually just sold one of these for I think $35 or $32 or $33. This one's not in the greatest condition, but that's all right. Untuck It. I sell these quite often. Great brand to pick up. This one's in perfect condition. $5. I actually picked this up for a friend. He wanted me to keep an eye out for Banana Republic non-iron slim fits, so I'm not going to sell it. I just picked it up for a friend. Here's a Tommy Bahama silk long sleeve shirt. It is clean, button down, not the prettiest color, but it is in excellent condition, and it's 100% silk. I should do very well on that. Another Tommy Bahama. I generally don't pick up their cotton ones, but this one is Pima cotton, so that's a little bit more. It demands a little bit more money than regular cotton, and the red plaid pattern I thought was pretty nice, so decided to pick that one up. It was just in good condition. Here's another Tommy Bahama 100% linen shirt. It is one of those relaxed fits. It's nice and large. It's a large size, and it's that nice big relaxed fit type of shirt. So Good pattern, excellent condition. Decided to pick it up. I think I ended up putting this one back. This is a silk and cashmere sweater. Ended up having a little fray, kind of a hole in it, so fortunately did not pick that one up. Pendleton is a great brand. This one is 100% linen, Morrison shirt, 2XL, excellent condition. I mean, it looked like it was never worn. $5. Should do really well on that. Love finding the Wren Spooner. Wren Spooner does well pretty much always, but anytime you find a special one like this, that's sports or Christmas or anything like that, generally demands a lot of money. I've only sold this brand once before, Loudmouth. Sold overnight, I remember, for like 36 bucks, I think. So this was only $3. Decided to pick it up. I don't know much about this brand, but I've heard other resellers talk about it, and I just know the last time I sold it, it did super well. I'm trying to get into golf clubs, so Big Bertha, Callaway Big Bertha is a great golf club, but it wasn't in the greatest condition, so I didn't pick it up. Maybe I should have, but yeah, I want to start getting into golf clubs. Alright, I could tell these shoes were just quality. There's a lot of detail to them. The leather was nice. I've never seen this brand before, Bed Stew, but I looked them up and they were going for a lot of money used and knew they were retailing around $300. So decided to pick them up. They were either $5 or $8. I couldn't really tell. I couldn't remember what I paid for them. But I was super excited to find these. They looked pretty awesome and they're worth a lot of money. I normally don't look at women's clothing, but on my way out, I was like, you know what? I found a lot of great men's stuff. I'm just gonna check real quick, and my eyes just glanced on this real quick, and it's a Eileen Fisher wool sweater or sweater shirt, whatever. So I decided to pick that up. I decided to keep going through the women's section and found this Ted Baker shirt. It's actually men's, but because it's a nice paisley pattern, they thought it was women's. So yeah, it's a great brand there. This is a new brand for me, Paul and Shark. It just looked quality, so I looked it up, and it looks like they were going for a lot of money. So that's pretty. I'm always happy when I find amazing new brands like this. There were two of them, so I decided to pick both of them up. This wasn't all the stuff I picked up from this Goodwill. For some reason, I didn't go over the other stuff, but I had a cart full of stuff in that store. That is the end of this video. If you guys liked it, please like and subscribe, and have a good day.